Hey, my friends, welcome back to the channel. We just got a huge glut of new Pokopia information. Most of it's courtesy of Nintendo Direct, but we got a new patch update, which adds quite a few quality of life updates. We have a DLC coming, also have a new event coming sometime this month. So let's just go ahead, let's dive in. Let's see what's going on, shall we? All right, so first things first, I'm on the Nintendo page for the patch notes for the patch update, which should be available now. I think it came out a couple days ago. And yeah, so it adds quite a bit of quality of life stuff. So new conversations between Pokemon, new conversation variations between Pokemon, or when they have like the little speech bubble. I'm not going to agree through everything. I'm just going to highlight the ones that seem most interesting to me, but I will link to this in the description for this video if you guys want to read the whole thing. All the Eon variants will now sleep on the edge of sofas. I didn't know it was a thing. Okay. When using chairs or beds, Pokemon Company Ditto will now use them together if possible. Also, if you want to create like a little thing, I guess they're all sitting on the couch together. That could be kind of cute. Moving into a two-story house, you can now select the destination floor even while indoors. Okay. This was a big one. Placement of items that use electricity has been increased from 512 to 1,024. So this is basically just doubling the electricity limit, which is awesome. So I know a lot of people were getting held up because they're trying to create these really big builds, but they were running up against this limit, so hopefully that helps quite a bit. I haven't done any big builds that have like electricity yet, but I have a bunch in mind. I'm dragging a little bit on my Pokopia content, so yeah. But maybe this will spur me to, get in there and start building some stuff. In the environment level detail screen, you can now see which Pokemon's comfort level requests you fulfilled that day. That's good to know. Trying to see what else. Adjust the request to help fix up a home at Bleak Beach, making clear where to build a habitat. You can now obtain volcanic rock from the volcanic dream islands. I think that's helpful. Let you actually build a volcano now if you want. In addition to all these like little updates, we also had some bug fixes. So apparently they fixed a bug where transactions to Pokemon Center Pokemart may end abruptly. During hide and seek, doors and windows cannot be opened. I haven't played hide and seek enough to notice that, but okay. Oh, in certain situations, going to a dream island may instead take you to Pallet Town. Hadn't ran into that one, but okay. And in certain situations, starting construction completion for Skyline Building 4S, so the fourth floor of the skyscraper, may cause controls to become unresponsive. Okay, so like I said, I haven't seen a lot of these, but I will post a description below. Basically, this is a pretty big patch, has a few little quality of life updates, nothing major, I don't think, and it fixes quite a few bugs, so you can't go wrong with that. All right, so the next item, I figure since this one is going to be coming next, I guess at some point. It says it's coming in June. We're almost halfway through June. So this is from Pokemon's Twitter account, or Twitter/X/whatever account. Looking forward to more in-game events held regularly in Pokemon Pokopia. We hope you're excited to see what Pokemon come to visit. The next event is scheduled to begin in June. So even though this, like the icon is for 17, I don't think it's not actually June 17th. It should be sometime this month though. Like I said, we're almost halfway through, but there's so we previously had the Sableye Gem Hunt, the Jump Rope event, which I sucked at that one, and then the Hop Hip, I think, little picnic event. So no clue as to what's coming next, but we should hopefully see it in the next few days. So yeah. And then the last big bit of information is we got the announcement for our first bit of DLC. So I'm on their YouTube page right now where they did like a little trailer for the expansion pass. So let's go ahead, let's watch it, let's see what's coming, because I think it's gonna be pretty cool. All right, so we got Ditto looking up at the water. Turn it down just a little bit. Oh, got a little air bubble. I think this means we're going in water. And we're jumping, and we're jumping in the water, and we're finally gonna be able to use underwater, my friends.
Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living
and they'll
under
follow
the
you.
sea.
Oh, that's so cool.
Plant grass, build structures,
Wow.
and expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026.
Oh, cool. So I thought the diving was gonna be part of the DLC. It's not. It's coming to everyone in August. That's awesome. Okay.
And there's more. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way.
Okay.
Discover a brand new town,
Ooh.
Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture,
Oh, that's cool.
new outfits, and new friends. The
Okay.
Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay, so you can buy the expansion pass now, but nothing's actually out for it yet, I don't think. But I'm thinking, it's my understanding this is going to be a 3-part. So the first part is this new underwater world, basically. And then we don't really know what part 2 and part 3 are.
Paid DLC.
So yeah, it's just Bubbly Basin available in August, additional new features in late 2026, and then an additional new town. So it gets another new region in 2027. Okay.
Bubbly Basin launches.
Oh, this is interesting though. In order to begin the paid DLC Bubbly Basin, you need to complete the request, raise the environment level in Bleak Beach. I guess that makes sense. I guess this would be a natural extension of, doing Bleak Beach. I'm guessing that the gate will probably be, at least one of the gates will be in Bleak Beach. So there we go.
This August, part 2 and part 3 will launch at a later date. Look out for more details in the future.
And it looks like, so I guess if you buy, so you get this by purchasing the Pokopia expansion pass. You basically just get a Ditto wallpaper and a Ditto floor, and a Ditto wallpaper. So that's pretty cool. And you get rare Pokemedal. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And of course you can buy Pokopia, which is available now. Awesome. So I'm very, very excited about that. I mean, I'm actually more specifically excited about like the diving feature, just because there's so much land, there's so much underwater land in like all the worlds already. So basically increasing the real estate that you can build on, especially on top of the power update, that's going to be really cool. I think people are going to be building like huge cities. I've had a few big builds in mind I've wanted to do. I just kind of holding off yet because one of them actually involves the water pretty extensively, but knowing that we'll be able to dive and not be sick in the water for like 10 seconds and drown is going to be pretty cool. So that was the trailer, and this was courtesy of the Nintendo Direct. I'm on the page right now, just like their page on Nintendo's eShop right now, just to see if there's any additional information. So it will be $34.99. I think the game itself is $70, but it's pretty expansive. So you get Bubbly Basin set for release in August, the part 2, which they didn't really allude to, just new features coming later this year, and then a new town, which I'm assuming also means like a new region, is coming in 2027. And then with all that, you get the Ditto print recipe. I just want to see if there's anything down here. No, it's just, I guess, keep in mind, it's apparently after you buy it, it takes like 30 minutes to get the stuff. So, but yeah, no new information there, but overall, a lot of cool stuff. So we got a nice bit of quality of life updates. Not all the updates I would have preferred. I'm hoping for some more flexibility as far as like paintings. That way you don't have to drag Smear Guru around everywhere. I also want the ability to like bulldoze more, like take out more stuff when you're in magnet mode, but maybe that's some of the stuff that's coming later this year. We'll see what happens. But in the meantime, we got some quality life updates. We have a new event starting sometime in the next few weeks, and then we have a whole new region and a bunch of other stuff coming starting in August. So pretty cool, friends. What do you guys think? So thank you guys for watching this video. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think about what's coming to Pokopia. Are you still playing Pokopia, or have you built anything cool recently? Let me know. I'd love to know what you guys got going on in the game. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, I hope you'll consider doing so. I'll admit I've been a little behind on like Pokopia stuff, but in addition to Pokopia content, I also do Sims 4. I've been doing a lot of Paralive stuff lately, and yeah, hope you'll check it out. For right now, my friends, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Have fun with your Pokemon, and be prepared to do some diving, and I will talk to you later. See you next time, friends. Bye, guys.